Today, let's talk about the number one reason why you're not building muscle. Who cares? Let's just try it. Is that filming, by the way?
It's filming now.
This entire time?
No.
I need to know where to cut it. Cut. What's going on, brother? Today we're going to talk about the number one reason why you're not building muscle fast. And when you change your way of approaching this, I'm telling you it's going to be the difference in getting results and not. And if you're new here, my name is Gino, and for the last 12 years of my life, I've been a men's fitness and personal development coach, focusing on helping men like you build their first 25 pounds of muscle. So let's get to that today. Let's talk about the number one reason why you're not building muscle. A lot of people think it's associated with exercises. You're not doing the right exercises. You're not doing enough weight. It's about progressive overload. It's about this. It's about that. Look, there is one thing that's an umbrella over all of that that's going to completely change the way you approach it. And that's focusing on the feeling, not a finish. Now, what do I mean by that exactly? I'll give you an example. If I'm doing a bench press, right? I pick it up. We'll say this is point A, this is point B, right? And then I go back to point A, and then I go back to point B, right? If my focus is on just going from here to here and not focusing on squeezing my chest and slowly controlling the weight as it goes down until I feel it in my chest, well, then I'm probably not using my chest all the way. Does that make sense? No single movement that you will ever do inside the gym only uses one muscle. So your job is to make sure that you teach yourself to focus on just using one. And that is the hardest thing to get over, is focusing on the feeling, not the finish. Look, here's the thing. You got your brain working against you, all right? Because your brain defaults to what's easiest. Let me give you an example for this. Is it easier for 4 people to move a couch or 2 people? You're going to say, oh, Gino, it depends on the couch. No, listen, fucking common sense here, right? It's harder for 2 people to move a couch than 4 people. And that's what your brain sees. If I'm trying to move a couch or move a weight, I want to use as much muscle as possible because my goal is just to move it. It's not to build a muscle. It's not to squeeze something. Do you see what I'm saying? When you have that divide in place where you're focused on just a finish instead of a feeling, you end up doing more weightlifting and less bodybuilding. Okay? What you want to do is focus on more bodybuilding, which is slow, controlled, isolated squeezes, feeling every one of your reps. Every single set, and that's how you grow. So the number one reason why you're not building muscle fast is because you're not focused on the feeling, you're focused on the finish.